I can figure it out. I'll look it up. If not,
should I do screen capture? Yeah, probably. Let me go to Stream Manager and see if we can do it right off the bat. A prediction? It start a prediction is what you need to do, I think.
yeah, you
so
know,
you
the
start a prediction and then
it's literally just a bet. Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet. So hold on. Let me.
Yo. Welcome. You ready to do this tournament?
Gotta bring in my announcer voice. Nah.
Yeah, do it. So there's I have 178
maybe
units in a Swiss style tournament.
If I did it the entire time, people would unsubscribe.
Yeah. Hey Adam, how's it going? This is a Roblox version of Peak. And you played it. Is it better or worse than regular Peak?
Definitely worse. There's no way.
I can't believe I missed the 21 Pilots concert in Roblox.
Wait, what?
Yeah, that was a thing.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Wow.
How do I start it? Is this gonna be the same one though? How do I edit this? Oh, okay, here we go. So I don't know. You guys can do this, right? But I'll do the first one. So it's like, who will win? And the first matchup is Arboreals versus Kern. So not that that means anything. They're two really weird units that aren't very common, but.
So did you set it up with like the price thing, or are you just doing 500 v 500?
500 v 500 for now. We can do another tournament at another time like that, but
there's the ping.
So many units. Submission period 30 seconds, fine. So with the predictions, do you guys bet? Or how does this work?
I think you do. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's just either or. I don't know.
I think maybe you just win channel points from it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys have 30 seconds.
Make the correct prediction.
Arboreal or Kern.
I have no idea which one's which, so this one.
Oh, you can you can bet.
As a moderator.
Oh, you can bet.
You can bet.
Nice.
Yeah,
Let's go.
You can put like 50. You can put whatever you would want on there.
So Adam, basically we're doing a tournament with all the units in Bannerlord at 500 v 500. So the first units are Arboreals. They're like a archer type unit.
Oh.
And then Kern are like.
I didn't get to spam as much as I wanted.
Oh, sorry. Kern is like looks like a javelin axe guy. So we're gonna find out though in this match here. So we'll do field battle, terrain. I don't know. We need to find a way to like randomize the terrain, but I'm just gonna pick a random map every time. Season, we'll just kind of do that, and time of day, noon, sure. All right, let's go.
Do you have like a chart that you're gonna like X off their name? When
I have a tournament generator thing in the background.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, and I got a mod, so it's gonna be a lot easier to set up these battles. But yeah, so here are the Arboreals coming in.
That's my guys.
There's a lot of them.
I don't know what the other ones are called, but I'm rooting for them.
Kern, they're over here. Let's see how badass they look. How's the lag? It doesn't seem that bad actually.
America.
Oh, the Kerns have decided to take up a shield wall position and are slowly advancing towards the Arboreals. We'll see how that works. This is gonna be an interesting pair up. There is a bit of stream lag, but this is gonna be an interesting pair up due to the shield wall, and the archers are just gonna fucking pelt the hell out of them, I'm sure. But we'll see how long they can last and if they can close that gap. All right, here they come. We're gonna probably see the first couple of shots here in a second. Let's watch this.
Let's see if they have javelins that can pierce shields. Oh wait, they have bows out.
Yeah, these guys have like no armor. So if the Kerns get close enough, which it appears that the Arboreals are not shooting their arrows. And now they're getting
Okay,
hit
so
by
I feel-
the. Oh yeah, okay. I see a couple of the Kerns getting hit by arrows and going down, but seems like
steel helmet clone domes.
Oh yeah, the combat.
is the lag really bad.
It's pretty bad. Maybe do like 100 versus
100 versus 100. I already named it 500 versus 500 though. But yeah, we can do that.
Oh.
I mean, it's not a. Maybe I don't like we were like maybe I don't think it's not awful.
Just tell me if it's unwatchable, because I'll change it. I'll change it for next round. Let's try 200 versus 200.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, it's hard to tell who's winning right now. If we look at the score, it looks like the Kerns are actually winning. Yeah, they're pushing the line out. It looks like they've broken through the middle of the Arboreal's line, and now they're pushing out. They're kind of just sitting here. But yeah, these guys are getting encircled completely. Roblox is a bad game. That's like a question mark. You died for after flying for like an hour. There'll be lots more of those. Oh, it looks like the Arboreals are running. Oh.
It just looks like the Arboreals are running as it's just like coated in red.
Yeah, did you?
Yeah, it looks like Kerns won.
Got hit with like 17 tomatoes.
I lost my fucking channel points, dude. Goodness gracious.
That's good. Do you guys think we need to do best of 3 or just 1? I'm thinking in terms of a video, what would you guys like to see? Like, imagine each match is like a video. Do you think 1's enough?
I feel like it'd be more fair if you did 3.
Yeah, but dude, that would take so long.
That's fine.
The prediction thing, I think you have to manually say that like which one won.
Yeah.
Hey, are you guys able to do that, or do I have to do it?
No, you have to. That's,
okay.
That's streamer only side.
All right. Let me look. We're figuring this out as we go a little bit. It says my stream's unstable. It's probably from the lag.
Give me a fucking ad, dude. Jesus. Sorry.
Subscribe, dude. You gotta subscribe.
Why is this saying?
No. I don't have money.
Spend it all on DoorDash. What happened?
How do I even do this?
You say spend it on Roblox?
Oh, channel
For DoorDash.
prediction
you can say
outcome.
Roblox, I'm an idiot.
So 55% of people voted Arboreal and 45 Kern. Kern actually won, so
I think it's
fortunately for
percent
you.
of channel points. It's not people.
Yeah.
Only one person. Yeah, only me and Nitro voted. So
That's fair.
yeah. Because I feel like that'll make you think there's more people in. Because like.
Okay. I think I have it down now.
Yeah,
I'm
baby.
gonna plop this. It's kind of hard, but yeah, we're giving you.
I
guys
got
the points.
150 channel points for that.
Hey, Demon, how's it going? All right, we're gonna switch this. People might get mad, but we're gonna drop the number to 200 v 200 just to try to maintain some watchability. Unfortunately, but yeah. So that was our Boreals versus Kern round 1. Round 2. If they win, it could be best 2 out of 3. So if they win 2, then it moves on. Otherwise, first to 3 or something. I don't know. Stream isn't entertaining anymore. I'm sorry.
And
Dang.
That
Straight to
came
the
in.
point.
Oh yeah. I guess we shouldn't have given the channel point like out yet, because technically the Arboreals could win, but yeah, whatever. This is the first video. We're ironing out the kinks on this round. I'm glad it's not an important round. How's the stream lag on this one with 200 v 200? It feels a lot better.
Pretty silky smooth.
Yeah, nice, perfect. Look at
Looks
this
like
grouping
baiting.
over here. Why would I reduce the numbers? Because of the lag. We were
Would you
getting a
rather
lot of lag.
watch, like 1 frame every 5 seconds. Like,
It's,
we can go back to the 1850s.
Did they have computers in the 1900s?
Yeah.
Like early 1900s.
No.
No.
Post
See, we're lucky.
60s.
What did they have in the 60s?
Like punch
small-
card system.
So we did that look really quickly.
Adam,
Dude,
the
you know what?
Robloxian's getting banned for saying F you in the chat. No place for that, permanent ban. No appeal. Let him try.
Our Royals are actually doing a little bit more work this time, but I don't know if it'll be enough against the current. They're actually shooting their arrows though, but what I don't understand is why they're pushing too close. We should be maintaining distance. So bad tactics on the Arboreal side. That might be what does it.
Gotta cheer on my side. We just belly slap.
One sec, I just gotta turn the audio down a bit so I can hear you guys too. Yeah, it looks like the wind's gonna go to the Kerns again.
Were they just there?
Rez's stream earlier.
My PC!
Yeah, the Arboreals are running again. Complete the slap.
I'm so sorry. Am I perma banned?
Yeah.
Oh.
Seems like there's one unit left fighting on the Arboreals. Oh. Maybe. I don't know who's left for the Arboreals. That's it. Alright, guys. The Kern won the first bracket.
Ow. Fuck. Jesus.
So let's, actually, I'm gonna move these tabs together.
Dude, imagine
Oh my
being
God.
born in 1900
Don't put
and
the
then dying in
slap ban.
1985.
The Slap, Part 2.
Okay, I
Coming
need
soon
to-
Fox. Ow, what the?
We started, okay. Start the tournament. Okay, Arboreals versus Kerns. Kerns won. Submit. Alright, now we only have like 60 more brackets to go, guys.
We're doing a whole tournament? Oh my god.
This is a tournament stream. Okay, Azurai Archers
Coming in here on round one.
Azurai Archers versus Khuzait Archers. This should be an interesting matchup. So,
I got my old baseball announcer, see?
Unk.
Archers, Azurai Archers, perfect. That's done versus Khuzait Archers. Does somebody want to try to start the prediction? You guys can give it like a minute.
If I start the prediction, then I can't vote in it.
Oh, really? So you
Yeah.
want me to do it all?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yup.
Mods have to. Yeah, mods want to participate. They want to
I
demote.
can do it.
No, it's okay. I'll do it for you. I know you want to participate. Okay, Azurai Archers versus Khuzait Archers. Very interesting pair up. So this is gonna answer a lot of questions for people. Thank you. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
That actually makes the stream so much better every time I hear Nitro. It makes my day.
Too much positivity, dude. Seriously, you need to get more hateful.
I'm sorry.
Okay, Azurai Archers versus Khuzait Archers. Place your bets. Place your bets. I should have made it this longer, but I forgot. So place them quickly. And we're gonna start now. Roblox peak next time on Roblox? Maybe. Might be something we do. Alright, we got the looks like the Khuzait Archers here.
I'm putting it all on black.
Who'd you pick?
I put it all on Khuzait.
Khuzait? Okay, interesting. Yeah.
How do I predict it?
I just spammed the button as much as I could. It adds 10
Submission's
for each click, so I
closed?
managed to add 400.
Dude, I didn't even get to submit anything. It went too quick.
Sorry, I forgot to up the time.
Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'll get him next time.
Yeah, these are Azurai Archers. Oh, I see the Khuzait Archers over on the hill. Khuzait's actually might have a better position here. Oh yeah. See, they've got hill advantage, so it's unfortunate for the Azurais.
Bad day for the Azurai.
Yeah, they're like in the river, which slows them down too. They're wide open.
This is completely unrelated to the battle going on right now, but another effect you should add is getting just like slapped in the face with a fish, and you just add this sound effect.
Fish.
Very good. Warm coffee.
Roblox
It's just
Bannerlord?
fish.
Is that a thing? Yeah, the Azurai seem to be taking most of the losses here.
W. Caleb, love him for his burp now. I'm the one that burped, bro.
Love you.
Don't you
Naked.
steal this from me.
Dude, the last like 4 streams, dude, you've been getting nothing but hate. Good to see a little bit of love from something I didn't even do.
Yeah, the Azurai are definitely taking the hits in this one. Seems like the Khuzait's kind of split their line, and this is it. Now they are in melee, and I'm curious to see if it makes a huge difference. But yeah, the Azurai are they're running now. Yeah, that's a initial win for the Khuzaits. But we'll change the map and see what happens here. All right, round 2. Khuzait won the first one. Will Azurai gain it back? Find out. This map's a lot more open, so I'm curious to see if that plays any kind of difference. All my friends sound the same? I don't know about that.
Maybe
Hey,
I
what
should
the fuck?
differentiate myself.
Man.
Oh, come on.
Us.
Now the Khuzaits are in a lot more bunched up position. Looks like they're getting the first arrows off though, so I feel like that makes a big difference in a volley.
That's your pistol in a kid's room.
Pardon?
What? No, I'm playing Project Zomboid. There's a pistol in a kid's room.
GG and Bubba aren't even here, Adam. Needless is here.
Yeah, and that is me, probably. So, I mean, I assume that's
The Azurai are a lot more spread out, and I'm curious to see if that gives them an advantage here. Khuzaits are going in for some melee. They do outnumber in the melee fights, so that should put them on top. Azurai are getting picked off in the river here. Ooh, tough position to be in. Is that it? Yep. That's it. Khuzait archers win.
That good?
Who voted for what? Oh, 100% of the votes went to Khuzait archers, so whoever voted Khuzait got it for sure.
I think that was Nitro.
Like that, Adam. I don't know if it picks up on my mic though. All right. So Khuzait archers. Big dub, big dub.
I'm so happy Khuzait Archer won.
Okay, next Azrai Ferris versus Khuzait Darkin. So let's pull up the Azrai Ferris. I feel like I'm pretty sure the Ferris are Cav. Azrai Ferris, yep. And Khuzait Darkin, I'm pretty sure are foot soldiers. Yeah. So Ferris versus Darkins, but the Darkins have a spear, so they might be able to actually like hold. Actually, I guess I could just click the next map every battle, and it'll be different every time. All right, let's do a prediction.
Excited for this one.
Okay, let me. Azrai, Ferris, Khuzait, Darkin.
Quasimodo.
Okay, let me. I'll give you guys 2 minutes because by the time they actually hit each other, it's been 2 minutes. So you guys get 2 minutes to place your bets now. Who's gonna come out on top?
Who are we voting for?
Let's find out. Azrai Ferris or Khuzait Darkin.
I feel like Khuzait Darkin's on like a run.
Here's the Ferris. Here's the Ferris. They're a cavalry unit. Long pointy sticks. Chances are. Versus the Darkins with their pointy sticks and shields. Who's gonna win? Let's see. Yeah, that initial charge happened. I'm seeing a dead Darkin, dead Ferrises. Yeah, it's 2 and 2 that I see, so it's pretty even so far.
I spent all my channel points on
you're
Khuzait
like,
Darkin.
oh man. Well, we better hope they win for you.
You're like, yeah, oh, I'm sorry guys, I misclicked. Lose all my channel points.
Got lots of fighting going on. No clear winner yet. I see a lot of horses with no riders though. But I also see a lot of shields on the ground too. Oh! Oh! Darkins won that first round. Incredible. They only took 7 deaths. I actually thought that was a lot more even than it was.
Wait, who won?
Alright. The Darkins won the first round. So it's best 2 out of 3. So we're going to the next fight here.
Oh, I'm winning so far.
Okay, we got the Ferris.
This is like rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, kinda.
You flip a coin 2 times, see who wins. Except that wouldn't be a good video.
This is more about your knowledge of the units. I didn't rig it.
Rude.
They could still come back. If they lose this round, they're out though. We're gonna follow this Ferris in.
For Ferris.
I don't know. We'll see at the end. No, it's best 2 out of 3, Adam. So, yeah, if they lose this one, then the Ferrises are the losers. The Darkins are all getting on this ridge here, which is going to make it very difficult for the Ferrises to get kills. I feel like the Darkins are probably going to pull this one. How do you tell which one's which? This one's the Ferris. You can see on the screen it says Azari Ferris.
See,
the Darkins are there.
They have stronger armor.
Yeah, it does appear that way. They're also seem to be just working better as a unit.
I like
they're
to
all
hear that.
bunched
I
up.
love. Dude, I'm like the one sports announcer that obviously has money on the game. He's like very biased.
Yeah, the Ferrises are like filtering in one by one because they're trying to get up this cliff. The Darkins are holding their position here. Yeah, it looks like the Darkins are just holding an impenetrable wall right now. And the Ferrises are trying to break through, but they're just getting killed as they go in. Although some of the Ferrises are coming in from the top and trying to smash into the back of the line here. Interesting tactic, though. I feel like these horses have... Oh my god, that horse just like jumped. These horses must have like ankles made of steel. Do horses have ankles? Probably not. But they have hooves of steel. Another group of Ferrises just came up on the left.
Darkon, dude. Let's go. Are we winning? Can't tell.
Hard to tell.
I don't know, dude. Like, Ferris is just not looking good. Very disorganized.
Ferrises are pulling back a bit. There's still a lot of Darkins, but it seems like, I don't know, it's hard to see how many have died. It seems like they're all dying in place when they do. And they're just getting covered by other Darkins.
See, Darkons have like really good horse archery, like better horse archery. So I don't know why they're not pulling back a little bit and just shooting them, you know?
What? The Darkins are foot soldiers.
They are. Oh, they don't have archer. Oh shoot.
No. It's single unit versus single unit. So the foot soldiers versus horses, cavalry. There's a couple of groups of Ferrises. Oh, the Ferrises seem like they're retreating. Full retreat. Even though they had plenty of units left. The Darkons win. Darkons win!
Yes. Yes. I knew it. I never had it out.
Darkons.
It's in my pants the whole time, dude.
Really? Okay, next is Azrai Footman versus Kuzate Footman. Azrai Footman. A lot of Azrai versus Kuzate in the early game here. Kuzate Footman. So this is a straight even match. At least it should be, right? So let's update the poll.
I need to get my payout, please, sir.
Kuzate Darkons. Give the payout.
Yup.
All right, start prediction. So Azrai Footman versus Kuzate Footman.
I'm at the same amount. What the heck? I think I just got robbed, Rez.
You might have to, do you have to refresh or something?
It says you win 470 when I bet like 400. It's because no one bet on the other one, so
Oh,
like you
maybe,
don't
yeah.
you don't win money.
Oh, you don't win unless other people bet?
Yep.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean, that's
just-
kind
I
of how
was
it
waiting
works.
for
So if
nothing.
anybody wants to bet right now, it is Azurai Footman versus Kuzate Footman. Let's just jump into it, see what happens.
You know what? Whoever's spending money on cruiserweight, I'm glad. I'm stealing it from you.
I don't know what Spy Collab is, Adam. Okay. We got the Azurai Footman coming in here. So they have, it looks like, they have like a Morning Star, a shield, and a spear. Let's head over to see what the Kuzates are pulling. Because it could just come down to which ones have the better weapons here. Kuzates are literally just also like a club. Oh, some of them have swords. Do they have, some of them have different things. So it's, yeah, it's either a club or a sword, and they have a pretty decent shield. Whereas the Azurai, oh, well, yeah, they also have a good shield. So I feel like the Azurai Footmen are better equipped, personally, because they all have that spear. That might be the deciding factor here.
Asrai. Back by the way.
Dude, I'm like nervous, dude. I don't know who's winning. This is gonna be neck and neck. You can tell.
Yeah, the Kuzates are getting into a tight formation. The Azurai are kind of approaching at like a 45 here, so I'm curious to see how that fares out for them, if they'll get enough of a wrap on them. But yeah, the Kuzates have tighter lines. Oh, they are. The Azurai are kind of wrapping around the end here of the Kuzates, so they might have actually an advantage here.
You're like a war commentator, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta
Play
get
that
some
one.
appropriate music in here real quick.
As long as it's not copyright.
That is very copyrighted.
It looks like
yes.
it looks like the Kuzates are getting crushed here.
I
This
knew
one is
I
very
knew it.
appropriate.
I knew it. So wait, can they surrender or no? Like, do all of them have to die?
They can surrender. They retreat. Yeah. So yeah, the Azurai Footmen.
Usually when they get to their
Clear
last
win.
like 10%, they start to run.
I knew it, dude. I love my life.
So that's round one. Round two, we're gonna do now. I'm not breaking it. I could break
I
it, but I
am.
can't. I'm not. Yeah, the Azurai Footmen coming in hot again. Will they use the same tactics? It seems like they're gonna have to go more uphill in this fight, but I still think that these troops are just better equipped overall. The Kuzates are clearly just waiting for these guys to tire themselves out on the hill.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the Eliante? What the Eddie Berry?
Man, the Kuzates really pulled back. They're all the way back here. They're waiting patiently in a shield wall formation, waiting for the Azurai to come to them. Which honestly, given their loss last time, it's the best decision they could possibly make. I think is Azurai can tire themselves out on this mountain. We're gonna wait here, and hopefully they're in a bit better of a position this time than they were last time. The Azurai are approaching more to the front this time. Last time they kind of came in from the 45, got the envelop, and just completely ate the line. Yeah, I don't know why the Crusade are playing so defensively on this one, but yeah, let's
Just looking
see.
at that formation, like,
Damn, boy. Damn, boy, he's thick.
So yeah, the Azurai are about to clash with the Crusades. Oh, Crusades are charging. Last second charge. Who could have expected that? The Azurai are wrapping around again a little bit, but it looks like they're getting confused by the terrain. They don't know how to approach.
That was like a recreation of D-Day. You see, like the way they did that. You know, it really intrigued me.
Azurai seems like they're still just getting the better of the Crusades. Just it came down to the equipment, I think. Yeah, the Crusades are completely surrounded. Oh, they have a little bit of a spot, but yeah, it seems like the Azurai have completely destroyed the Crusades this time.
I love it.
Wow,
I love it.
That guy went flying. Poor guy.
Love to see it.
All right, yeah, Azurai Footmen win that that round. So if you bet on the Azurai Footmen, you're in luck.
I'm 2-0. I'm 2-0, Revs. I just stole this dude's money. Like taking candy from my baby.
So let's give that win to them.
The
All right.
Crusades did their best, but the Azurai had their ultimate weapon. I could say it.
So next is
They brought it from the desert.
Azurai Infantry versus Crusade Heavy Horse Archers. So let's go grab those units. So I think I said Azurai Infantry versus Crusade Heavy Horse Archers. Heavy Horse Archer. Azurai Infantry versus Crusade Heavy Horse Archers. Yep. And we'll start the poll now.
I wonder how this will go.
Crusade Heavy Horse Archers.
I'm traveling back to September 10, 2001.
Okay, well, I have a space limit. So the Crusade Heavy Horse Archer. Starting the prediction. You guys have 2 minutes, and we will start the match.
Wait, who's going? So wait, now they have horse archers? What is this?
It's individual units, Caleb.
You're right.
Work with me a bit. Okay, so we're gonna go from the eyes of a Azurai infantry. We have our sword, our shield. We have a spear. We have a couple of javelins on our back, and the arrows are starting to come in from the Crusade Heavy Horse Archers. We're forming a line, but the Horse Archers are starting to encircle and pelt from the back. A couple of Horse Archers hit the line though, which is interesting. But yeah, they're starting to encircle. All I'm seeing are some dead infantry.
I'm not very faithful here on who I bet on, but you know, you gotta gamble sometimes.
Lots of arrows getting pelted into these shields. These poor men, nowhere to turn. Couple of horse archers running to the backs of the lines.
He's poor man with nowhere to turn, and the horse archers with everywhere to turn. Look at them circle.
Yeah, they're just turning. They're doing nothing but turning.
Who's winning?
The
It's,
infantry
NASCAR race
are
out here.
just
Left
taking
turn.
hit after hit. Slowly
Horse
just attritioning down. Adam, you're voting for the opposite team every time? Oh, the guy we were following just died and got trampled. Now we're out here watching the arrows just fly in. There's no sweat on these guys' backs. They're just casually shooting arrows into the blob of units that is the Azurai infantry. And every few seconds one falls, and that means more arrows come towards the rest of them. Look at it, everybody looks like a porcupine. Arrows sticking out of everywhere. I gotta hand it to the Azurai infantry though, they are still holding steady. As much as the losses they've taken. Seems like a lot of the units are starting to break a bit. The cohesion isn't there. The amount of arrows in this guy's shield is covered. Wow. Yeah, and now they're retreating. The finals that are left. But I don't even know if anybody is going to make it out alive in this fight. 2 left. 1 left. And that's it. The Crusade archers, heavy horse archers, completely won that fight. Honestly, guys, should we mercy rule? Because they didn't even take a single loss. I don't think there's any point in doing a second round on that one.
I was that bad at betting.
What?
I bet on the infantry.
Do you bet on the infantry?
Of course.
What do you say? Of course. Okay. Prediction outcome. We're just gonna move on to the next fight here, but the Crusade heavy horse archers are the complete winners. Crusade heavy horse archers. There we go. All right, Azurai Mamluk Axemen versus Crusade heavy lancers. Mamluk Axemen.
Man, I got nothing from that.
What? What do you mean?
It's probably because it was so, like, in favor of the Crusade.
Oh.
I bet
Crusade heavy
1,000
lancer.
points, and I only got back 1,189, so I only made 189 points.
Oh. This is the heavy lancer, right? Yeah. So Mamluk Axemen versus heavy lancers.
I'm watching a Project Zomboid lore video. This is crazy.
All right, start your predictions. You have 2 minutes. Do you think it's going to be the Crusade heavy lancers or the Azurai Mamluk Axemen? Let's go. Oh, I forgot to switch map, but I don't think it'll make that much of a difference. So the Axemen got just one big axe. That's all they got. The heavy lancers have a heavy lance and a shield. So this is a lot more bare bones than some of the other troops where they have multiple different choices. Wow, that line completely stopped this horse guy. And he died. So this might be different than what we're expecting, I think. Yeah, even some of the horses are dying from these X-Men. They're just swinging hard. And they're pretty quick on their feet. Oh, we got another charge. Heavy Axemen. Lots of them are getting pushed back, but I don't know how many are dying per se. There's a couple here lying in the
These men
grass.
probably don't hear this that much, but they got a nice axe.
See, this guy lost his shield. Those axe hits really hurt them. let's watch another charge. Does seem like the Axemen are taking more hits though. Despite the Axemen hitting really hard, does seem like the charge is breaking up cohesion and hitting them from angles they're not expecting. Lots of Axemen left though, so they're not out. They're not out of the fight or anything. Wow, that guy just ate it. Coming in from that side. Lots of Axemen left. I'm starting to see, looks like thinner amounts of the horsemen. The heavy lancers getting thinner and thinner every charge. Wow. How many are left? Wow. Okay. The heavy Axemen won.
Pretty handily too.
Yeah. They only took 66 losses. The heavy lancers took 126 with even more like wounded. So, but yeah, we'll give them a second round because you know you never know, the terrain, the first hit, that can all change things. So let's start the next round. We're at Axemen 1, Lancers 0. You can already see
juicy
that
Axemen.
Is that who you voted for?
Yeah.
Alright, the heavy lancers charging in, covering a lot of ground really quickly. They are going up a slight hill to reach the Axemen, so they're not going to be at their full speed. Let's see how the Axemen handle this initial charge. That charge was a lot cleaner this time, I think. Last time, a lot of the spearmen or lancers got caught in their tracks, but this time they kind of all broke through. Watch the second charge here. They're all kind of lining up, going in for it, keeping a lot of cohesion. Good breakthrough. I'm hearing horses dying though. That's never a good sign. Those Axemen do really hit like a truck.
My juicy boys. They're too juicy. They the horses coming and they just clap their cheeks and just obliterate half the force.
And we got some more charges happening. Got some straight up fighting happening here. It's all just a huge blob of troops just wailing on each other, but it does look like the Axemen are pulling more hits here. I'm not seeing as many shields in the midst. We got a good charge coming over the hill. No cohesion though, just kind of all loose. The Axemen seem to have formed more of a line again, blocking a lot of the lancers from getting in. Wow, yep. And that's it. The Axemen have won. The remainder of the lancers are fleeing. It's pretty definitive.
Let's go. The juicy boys never they never disappoint.
Give that to the X-Men. IRL crash out time. Have you lost every prediction, Adam?
I think he has.
Brutal.
Okay, it seems to give you more if like you vote like against the popular one.
And win. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, next we have Azurai Mamluk Cavalry. Cavalry. Sorry, I'm struggling with that word. Is there an American versus English spelling? Because I feel like I've heard it both ways, but
Cavalry.
Cavalry. It's probably because I'm used to saying Calgary. Cavalry, you know? But anyways.
Yeah.
Azurai Mamluk Cavalry versus Khuzait Horse Archers. So this is a pretty interesting pairing. I'm going to give you guys the poll first. Mamluk Khuzait Horse Archers. All right, that's correct, is it? Mamluk Cavalry versus Khuzait Horse Archers. Start that prediction. Oh, you only have 30 seconds, by the way, so act fast.
You rat.
I don't know why it's automatically resetting to 30 seconds every time, which is annoying. It's not sticking. Mamluk Cavalry versus Cavalry Mamluk.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
He's a Khuzait clan. He's a
Mamluk.
Khuzait fan.
Oh, interesting. So the Mamluk Cavalry are horse archers as well. So
Horse archer versus horse archer.
yeah. Yeah, Mamluk Cavalry versus horse archers. Khuzait horse archers, but yeah, they're both horse archers. Should be an interesting match. Okay, we started with the Azurai. There's a lot of trees and terrain on this map, so it'll make it interesting. It's not like they're just gonna kind of ram each other, and there's a bridge even. Wow.
Allow me to scream out my support real quick.
Redbeard, how's it going? Welcome. Yeah, horse archer master race. We got two different horse archer units against each other right now. No clear winner yet. I'm seeing lots of small skirmish groups breaking off. Oh, that Mamluk guy just took it. Couple of Mamluk guys.
Manuk, you got to do it.
Over here we have a bunch of the Mamluks coming in behind the lines, followed by Khuzaits. They're kind of running in circles, shooting each other. This is a classic dogfight scenario with a big skirmish happening in the middle. Very interesting. It's easy to see the Mamluks with the red shields, but it's hard to tell how many Khuzaits are left in between all of it. See some Khuzaits out here. It seems like a lot of the Khuzaits broke off and took a wider circle when they could. The Mamluks seem like they're more willing to get into a physical skirmish.
Dude, this is like bowling, but with zombies.
It's like bowling?
See how many like you can kill.
Oh. See this Mamluk archer. Looks like the Mamluks are kind of winning in these skirmishes. So it's going to come down to, can the Khuzaits get enough range on them to pick them off? It seems like the initial skirmish is kind of broken off, and now that all that's left is a bunch of the horsemen kind of riding around in mini dogfights here and there. Good hits on that Khuzait. Some of them getting stuck on the horses that are left without riders. Oh, another little grouping. Lots of Azurai left here. But also a decent amount of Khuzait left. Can they land the hits? They're all just kind of spinning around each other right now. Herd versus herd. I'm thinking the Khuzait archers are looking like they have more units right now. I'd rather the first one, Adam. All day. Ooh. Couple of them going down. The first one again. This battle's actually pretty drawn out.
Die, dog! Day is lost!
It's coming down to the wire, but I think the Azurai are retreating now. Yep. And I think the Khuzaits, they did win, but they kind of just narrowly. They only had 45 left. So it was a pretty narrow win, given that probably about 15 to 20 the Azurai, actually it's just as 6, but I feel like there's, okay, whatever, around 10 escaped. So we'll do that one again with the Khuzait in the 1-point lead. Different map this time, very huge, hilly, but wide open at the same time. Coming down off a mountain. Yeah, the Khuzaits didn't exactly sweep. It was very tight, Redbeard. I was actually expecting the Khuzaits to sweep as well. But I think the Mamluks are like a higher tier than the Khuzait horse archers. So that might actually be showing how much more stronger. Like, this isn't Khan's Guard, you know what I mean? Whereas the Mamluks are pretty high up on the troop tree, I believe. Again, we're kind of broken down into a big skirmish in the middle with many others just broken off on the outside and many skirmishes around the map and circling the main battle. Very similar style to the last battle. Yeah, the Mamluks have heavier armor, it seems. And they also have shields, which is something that the Khuzaits don't have. But the Khuzaits, If they lack in shields, I believe they have more ammunition, so they can drag out the skirmish phase a lot longer than the Mamluks could. The middle skirmish is kind of breaking up here. There's a couple of troops left, but other than that, it seems like this fight's about to break up and it's going to turn into the skirmish phase. Now there's just tons of everybody just running everywhere. There's no cohesion at all. Everybody's just shooting at whoever. Very interesting fight going on. Let's just follow one troop through their battle. Yeah, everywhere you look, there's either one unit or the other, but there's no clear winner. I'm feeling like I see more Khuzaits, but it could just be the area we're in. The first one, Adam. Ooh, and that was the end of him. All right. We're on a Mamluk now, coming in. There's a larger skirmish happening in here again. It seems like the Mamluks are kind of getting fed up of shooting arrows, and they want to get in there and stab some people. This guy can't hit shit. Oh, maybe he hit one. We're gonna cycle. Yeah, it seems every time that the Mamluks want to try to engage in a melee skirmish, the Khuzaits gain more advantage by just circling around them and shooting arrows into them. Here's a good amount of them here, kind of forming a little bit of a line. Mamluks are taking hits here. All those guys on the outside just taking pot shots at them, getting one here and there. I think that's a major difference in fighting style. Not be able to drink water again, or only drink water. Probably the first one, because you could just have like lemon water or something, right? You just have to put something in your water. Yeah, Khuzaits have a huge blob now. Mamluks kind of looking like they're struggling. Actually, looking from top down though, it's not that far off. I still think the Khuzaits have a slight number advantage, and I think at the end of the day, that's what's going to be pulling them through. Yeah, Redbeard, it definitely is interesting to see how different units react. Mamluks doing their final charge here, it seems, but I don't think it's enough. I think that the Khuzaits just have too much of a numbers advantage here. That even with the heavier armor, the Mamluks are just going to take too many hits. Death by 1,000 cuts. And seems like that's it. I don't really see any Mamluks left that aren't running. There's a couple left, but they're running. So there you have it, folks. The Khuzait horse archers are superior in this round to the Mamluk cavalry. Khuzait horse archers. Give that to them. Hopping over to Twitch to give you guys the outcome. Actually going back, 83% of the points went into the Mamluk cavalry. So whoever voted Khuzait horse archers, that's a big win for you guys.
Oh my god, that actually just scared the crap out of me. Oh my god.
Okay, next we're gonna be doing Azurai Mamluk guards versus Khuzait horsemen. So let's grab the guards. Mamluk. I'm confused. Azurai Mamluk guard. Kuzate Horseman. Let's get the Kuzate Horseman first. Kuzate Horseman. Mamluk Guard. You might have to go looking for them. So I don't see them here. Mamluk Guard. Oh, here we go. Azrai Mamluk Guards. So they have a heavy axe, a couple of throwing axes, and that's it. It's pretty cool kit, but I don't know, like against the horsemen, will be enough. I mean, we watched the heavy axemen absolutely decimate. So yeah, Mamluk Guard versus Kuzate Horseman. Let's start that prediction. All right, giving you guys 2 minutes to decide how you want to allocate your points. And let's get into this match here. So we're going to switch the map. So we got Azrai, Mamluk Guards against Kuzate Horsemen. Let's see who wins. I think we're going to start over on the Kuzate Horsemen. They'll be more interesting to watch their initial charge. See how much damage they do. Go vegan or only eat animal products? Probably only eat animal products, to be honest. What will you do for the rest of the stream if the tournament's not going to end early? I'm sorry. This one I can't vote horse archers. They get in melee and they're going to get wrecked. These aren't even horse archers. They're the horsemen. So they've got a spear and a shield. I do believe I would be voting for the guards, because oh yeah, look at that. That guy just got totally killed off the horse. The guy we were following just got killed off his horse. And it seems like only Kuzate Horseman died there. Got another charge coming in on the hill. The horsemen get a lot of push, but unless they get that really good fast charge, they just can't do the damage necessary to take out these axemen or these guards. Wow, that guy's horse just died. See how well he survives a fight here. Bam! Wow, right in the skull. He's down. Wow. Yeah, these guards are totally decimating these horsemen. Even though they're on horses and they've got a spear, they just one swing of that axe and it just clobbers the horsemen. And I'm pretty sure the horsemen are retreating now. Unless they're gonna turn around for a final charge. I don't think so though. It's kinda it. Oh, there's one lone horseman left thinking he can do something here. And he could not. That was sad to watch for him. But yeah, good for the guards. They took only 7 losses, so yeah, I'm gonna give mercy rule and say the guards absolutely win that round. There was no question. Even a second round would not have changed anything. It wasn't close enough. So we're going to give that to the guards. So 75% of you voted for the Mamluk guards. So here is your payout. And let's go to the next one, which is Azrai Mamluk Heavy Cav versus Kuzate Hunters. So Mamluk Heavy Cav. Why are they not showing up in the... Oh yeah, they're horse archers. I forgot. Yeah. Heavy cav versus, it was, Crusade Hunters. Crusade Hunters, I think, are not a normal unit. So we might have to go digging for them a bit. So let's just see. Actually, they're probably in step bandits. Crusade Hunters, no. What are they part of? Let's look them up. They're archers? Oh, you're absolutely right. Okay, my bad. Crusade Hunters. Crusade Hunters are tier 2. So yeah, they're looking pretty fly, but unfortunately against Azurai Mamluk Heavy Cav, I do not think they'll be in the win. But everybody can predict their vote. So Mamluk Heavy Cav versus Crusade Hunters. Bless you. You guys have 2 minutes to make your predictions, and we're gonna start now. Thanks, Redbeard. I needed that. Okay, we're starting with the Mamluks. Was that a plane I hear? Sounds like a plane. Why does it sound like that?
Alright, it looks like I'm directly just gonna oppose them and go for the other one. I'm probably about to lose all of these points, but
You never know, but yeah, if you're voting for the Crusades on this one, unfortunately, I think you will lose. Oh yeah, look at these guys. They're already taking heavy hits. Yeah, the Mamluks, heavier archers are just cleaning up a bit. Oh, that guy got smoked.
chicken wing!
Yeah, they're full encirclement at this point. Everywhere you look, you see Mamluk cavalry. Ooh. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim for these archers in here.
Nah, I think they're gonna come back.
I don't know if they've gotten a single kill. And they're starting to retreat.
Here's the thing. Little do the cavalry know that I snuck an A10 Warthog gun into one of their pockets. So they just gotta pull it out.
Well, this guy didn't pull it out in time. Do that camera at the end.
Turns out that bird sound was just him shitting his pants.
So yeah, the Cav lost 3. We're gonna mercy rule and give the Mamluks the win there. So if you guys voted for the Mamluks on that one, which most people did, 69%, you win. So claim your points now. And next are Azrai Mamluk Palace Guards versus Khan's Guard. This should be an interesting match. Mamluk Palace Guards versus Khan's Guard. Now, Khan's Guard, in my opinion, are one of the probably top 3 units in the game. But the Mamluk Palace Guards are top 3 too, and I don't know if I've ever watched a full-on thing. The thing is the Khan's Guard are gonna play really, really evasively. So, and I don't know if the Palace Guards are heavily armored enough to withstand all of the arrows that are gonna happen. But yeah, let's set up that prediction. Oops, wrong one. Palace Guards or Khan's Guards. All right, place your bets now. You have 30 seconds. Sorry, that's a short one. I forgot to hit the timer. And we're starting now. Horse Archer Master Race. Yeah, it should be a good fight. The Palace Guards are extremely heavily armored. They don't have any shields, though, and I think, honestly, if they had shields, I think they'd fare a lot better, but I do think that the Khan's Guards are going to just rip through them a bit. The terrain is a little bit favoring the Palace Guards, I think, because of the way the mountains are. The Khan's Guards are going to have a tough time getting a good encirclement around these guys, but honestly, as you can see, the amount of arrows they can just send into them is probably going to be what wins the match here. Yeah, you can see the Palace Guards are already dropping, honestly, like flies. When the guards did get in close, though, that looks like a Khan's Guard was taken out. So as the Palace Guards get close to the Khan's Guard, they can get hits on them. So this match is going to be mainly, can the Khan's Guards stay enough away from the Palace Guards in order to pick them off, or are they going to try to close the gap too much and end up getting smoked by the guards' axes? But yeah, they're already thinning out. It looks like the Palace Guards are kind of doomed. Khan's Guards are completely encircling them now. Yeah, they're just running at this point. And yeah, that was a brutal fight. The Palace Guards only got 8 kills, so I'm gonna mercy rule it. No point in watching another slaughter. Khan's Guard win. So if you guys predicted that Khan's Guard would win, congratulations. And 100% of everybody chose Khan's Guard, so. Alright, next on the roster, we have Azarai Mamluk Regulars versus Keshigs. Kuzate Keshigs. Mamluk Regular. I think they're archers. No, they're regular cavalry versus Keshigs. This should be an interesting fight as well. Keshigs are 2 below Khan's Guard, and the regulars I think are in the same tier, but they aren't ranged. So yeah, it should be a closer fight. So are you gonna vote regulars or Keshigs? Setting up the vote now. Mamluk. Regulars. Sorry, I can't spell. Or Keshigs. I think that's how it's spelled. Is it just 1K? That seems wrong. Keshigs. How do we spell this? Yeah. Keshigs. Yeah, it's kind of weird. All right. 2 minutes to vote, but yeah. Place your votes, and we're going to see who wins. Actually, let's go in step. All right, we got regulars coming in. Can they hit this charge though, or the Keshig's just gonna peel off? Oh, we're getting a little bit of a connection here. Hey Juan, welcome back. Yeah, okay. Oh, regular down. He's not down. His horse is though. they all have pole arms and they're a little too close to actually get full swing. So this guy's just stabbing up at the Keshigs. Wow, that horse just ate that shot for him. I'm surprised this guy's still alive. Curious to see. You're in a plastic bag on your head? You should probably remove it, Juan. Okay, that initial fight seems like it really fared out for the Keshigs, and yeah, they already won. And the Keshigs only lost 7 troops, so yeah, we're gonna mercy roll that one as well and give that straight to the Keshigs. So if you guys voted for Keshigs, congratulations. Keshigs win. All right, give that to you guys. Oh, we didn't even get through the we didn't even get through the poll period. So people could cheat. I'm gonna end it. End it. Choose outcome. Everybody voted for Keshigs anyway. So next one, I'm gonna start maybe giving you guys only a minute. You blinked one time? Yeah, I know. Those regulars ate it that time. So we got Mamluk soldiers. So yeah, Mamluk soldiers versus Khuzait lancers. Khuzait lancers. So Mamluk soldier or Khuzait lancers, who will win?
Okay, I'm like half asleep and I just replied to like a half dream I was having out loud. And I said no gumball.
Was it lancers? Yeah. All right, you guys have 1 minute to place your bets on that. Should be interesting. I think the soldiers are gonna have a tough time against the lancers, but who knows? We're throwing this one in a swamp, so this might actually be this is hardly swamp. Does not look like swamp to me. Looks like hills. Maybe on another part of the map or something. Okay, let's watch the lancers coming in. Who's the guy on the Call of Duty mic? That's Nitro. Heavy infantry versus heavy infantry. Redbeard, we have a Swiss style pairing, so honestly there probably will be a heavy infantry versus heavy infantry at some point. After this initial round, they're gonna get paired up with like the ones that won will pair up against the ones that also won, and the ones that lost will get paired up. So it should give us an overall ranking that's pretty much relative after everything's said and done. And Yeah, it's looking like the soldiers are taking more losses, judging by that first line hit. Ooh. Yeah, the Khuzaits are just lining up to slam into those soldiers' lines. It's a big blob right now, but yeah, the Lancers are coming out on top. Only a handful of soldiers left, it seems. And they're getting completely surrounded by Lancers. Very chaotic. Oh. Yeah, they're getting stabbed. And the Lancers are peeling off. Let's see what's left. Just a couple of soldiers left. Seems like they're, yeah. And that's that. Khuzait Lancers with only 4 deaths, 4 casualties. So we're gonna mercy rule them as well. So if you voted Khuzait Lancers, you won that bet. Khuzait Lancers go up. And here is your points. Wow, everybody voted for Khuzait Lancers. Good job, guys. Complete. Okay, next one is Azurai Master Archers versus Khuzait Marksmen. So an arrow versus arrow. Let's see. Master Archers versus Khuzait, what was it called? Khuzait Marksmen. Marksmen are only 3rd for the Khuzaits, but the Khuzaits do tend to have stronger archers. So we'll see, but I don't know. Master Archers or Marksmen? Let's set up that poll prediction. Khuzait. Sorry, I have the memory of a goldfish. Marksman. Master Archers or Marksmen. And you have a minute to decide, guys. So place your bets now. And we will start the fight. Master Archers versus Marksmen. Yeah, let's go to the next map. Okay, we're in the position of the Master Archers. They've got a pretty nice kit. Looks like they have a sword on their hip and 2 quivers of arrows and their bows. I think the Marksmen actually honestly have the same kit. And they look like they might have better armor, maybe. The Master Archers are actually coming in closer than I would have expected. I would have expected them to start shooting from further away, but here we are. Marksmen are taking lots of hits now. The Master Archers spread out a lot more than the Marksmen did. It does appear that the Marksmen are taking more casualties, probably due to them being bunched up, honestly. But the Master Archers are not. They're taking losses as well. It's. I don't think it's even. I think the Marksmen are taking more losses, but the Master Archers are also taking losses. So it's not like it's like a one-way fight. Master archers are approaching from the sides now, and it seems like there's only a handful of the marksmen left. And that's it. So yeah, it wasn't super crazy difference. Like the Master archers obviously got probably about double the kills, but 200 to 100. But let's give them another go. And if the Master archers win again, then they will win this bracket. Thanks, Redbeard. Stayed up almost an hour longer. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. You're welcome back any other time. And honestly, I'm going to post these out as individual videos, I think. So you'll probably see them on your feed. But take care. Have a good night. Thanks for coming today. Alright, we're back on the Master archers here. This is a little bit more open this time, but if the Khuzaits get on the hill, they might have a little bit of an advantage. Although it looks like the Master archers are actually going to be on the top of the hill. Adam, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Okay, the Master archers are taking the initial hits, but alright, they're pulling back, they're starting to fire back. I don't know why they wait so long to return fire, but both sides taking hits. The Master archers, again, in a better formation, I believe, than the Khuzaits, marksmen's. Feels like it's only been 45 minutes. Yeah, I know, that's crazy, eh? We've been working our way through. And the Master archers seem like they're wiping the floor right now. They're mopping up, finishing everybody off. And that's that. That's the match. So if you voted Azurai Master Archer with country units, yeah, you probably could. Yeah, if you guys all voted for the Master Archer to win, you won that bout. So good job on that. And everybody voted for that, so Master Archers won that. Good job. How y'all doing on points? Okay, we got Azurai Recruit versus Khuzait Noble Sons.
I'm doing on the floor.
Azurai Recruit. Recruit versus Khuzait's Noble Son. Star-Lord, you just followed? Again? Thank you, appreciate it. Yeah, against Khuzait Noble Son. Khuzait Noble Son. Alright, so these are both baseline units. Yeah, these are premium, like the better tier ones though, so we'll see. But yeah, recruits versus Noble Sons. Place your bets now. Recruits, Noble Sons. You have 30 seconds. All right, let's hop in. Let's see what happens. No profit from winning. Oh, I think it's because people have to vote against you. Like, you get more money if other people are voting as well. All right, we got the Azurai recruits. They think things are looking up for them, but starting to see. Looks like some Khuzaits on the mountain. Yep. They're riding very slowly though. They're just on a leisurely ride. Oh, we're spotting the Azurai. Let's see how this goes. Alright, we're getting on the rocks and they're starting to fire in. The Azurai probably did the best thing they could have possibly done and took up a position by this rock. I don't know if it'll be enough to fight off the Khuzait, so. Lots of fighting going on. I'm seeing some dead on both sides. But I do think I see more Azurai recruits on the ground. The Azurai look like they just kind of picked up whatever they can find. Like that guy's got a hammer. What's that gonna do? Picked up whatever they can find and they went to fight against the Khuzaits. But the Khuzaits, Noble Sons, you know, they got some decent kit. They got a bow, they got a horse, they got a sword. Well, neither of the units are particularly well armored. Kind of a free-for-all right now. The Khuzait sons that are getting trapped in the blob are going down, but so are some of the Azurai recruits. Lots of blood, indicating they've been hit once or twice. A lot of these guys ready to fall. The Azurai recruits are blobbing and getting a lot of the Khuzait Noble Sons, though. I gotta say, this isn't as one-sided as I thought it would be. Lots of Noble Sons going down. Oh, are the Noble Sons running? And to my complete surprise, the Azurai recruits look like they're actually about to win this match. Noble Sons all kind of ran away. I don't think... Oh, there's one left that's actually doing some fighting. I don't think he can do enough, though. Slowly taking damage. I don't think it's possible for a 10 and a tie at him. If I did, I'd probably just redo the match because, like, I don't know how to. It would have to be like down to the final two guys, and then they'd have to kill each other in the same blow, which I guess isn't impossible, given that like two archers can shoot an arrow at the same time. But the odds are it's not gonna happen. If it happens, it'll be incredible. But wow, the Azurai recruits actually pulled ahead there. Not substantially. They only had 42 units left. So yeah, we're gonna go right in the second round. We have yet to go into our third round on anybody. It's either been 2 straight wins, or but like nobody's won and then lost. So this could be the first, though. I still do believe the Noble Sons should technically come out on top over their recruits, but let's see with that map change if it brings a different result. And very, very curiously, we're on a bridge this time. So this is super interesting. Not many maps with the bridge. Got the Khuzaits coming up over the top. Let's watch their charge down and see how they approach this bridge. Now, for me, I would wait up on this hill or close to it and just shoot at them as they funneled across the bridge, but the AI is stupid and does not do what you should do in most given scenarios. So we will see how they fare coming up on the bridge. Are they actually going to go on the bridge, or are they just going to kind of wait? Let's find out. Now, interestingly, also, the Azurai kind of went into a column formation, and that was probably the worst thing they could have done. The Khuzaits are kind of going down under the bridge for some reason. Not sure why. They're giving away their height advantage that they had. But we'll see if it has any actual impact. Yeah, they're really bunched down here, causing their own issues. A lot of the Azurai are moving up here, which is interesting, instead of going down and pinning the Khuzaits when they could.
Tactical nuke incoming!
No, not a tactical nuke. Not a great time, but unfortunately for me, I'm gonna yeah, so I'm a skeleton right now, but we can still do some announcing. Yeah, interestingly, it seems like the Khuzaits are still not, like, coming out on top here, per se. I think they're doing better than last round, but I don't know if it'll be enough. They got some Khuzaits riding around, still out in the open, so it's not like the full army is here. Oh, and actually, the Azurai are kind of all broken apart. There's no cohesion, so... And most of them are running, so I think that's actually pretty much it for the Azurai. Wow. Yeah, the last two screens were New Chaos, Adam. Okay, interestingly first, this is the first time we've had a... one win, one loss scenario. So we're going to be going into the tiebreaker here between the Azurai recruits and the Khuzait Noble Sons. Let's just jump into it. We're on the step. Now, the first time when the Azurai won, they had a rock. And unfortunately, the map poll this time doesn't look like they're going to have a rock unless they can get all the way up over here. But I think by the time they even get halfway, the Noble Sons will be in full contact with them. So let's watch and see. All right, we got the Khuzait Noble Sons coming in. We're about to make first contact. Let's see. And they decide to ride right through, which is interesting. Given that they're horse archers, they could have just surrounded them, but breaking that line initially splits the Azurai groups into two less cohesive groups. The Azurai are kind of all over the place right now. Or, sorry, the Khuzaits are kind of all over the place. They're starting to form a circle, and this is kind of what they're meant to do. They ride around in the circle, shoot arrows into that middle center, and just rack up the kills. And that's pretty much what they're doing. There's also several inside just kind of hitting. Oh, that's bad. That's sad to hear, Adam. Sorry to hear that. But yeah, lots of hits, lots of hits. Seems like the Azurai are losing this fight though. There's not nearly as many Consguard. No, sorry. Noble Sons going down. Yeah, and the Azurai start to run. And I think that's pretty much it for them. They're all running. And that's that. That's our tiebreaker. Crusade Noble Sons. So it turns out in certain situations they can lose to the Azurai recruits, which is interesting. So if you guys predicted Noble Sons, you got it right. But nobody predicted anything. All right, we're gonna hop into our next match here. I might just stop doing the predictions if nobody in Twitch side is dropping points anymore. Okay, we got Azurai recruits versus Noble Sons, and the Noble Sons won. So next on our roster is Azurai skirmishers versus Crusade nomads. So skirmishers, are they infantry? Azurai skirmishers, I believe they're infantry. Oh, maybe they're archers. Azurai, no? What are they? Azurai skirmishers. Yeah, let's find the Azurai skirmishers. Maybe they're in a weird troop tree. They're not coming up. Let's go to all and just see if we can find them in the list here. That's right. Kuze, Imperial, Azurai. Okay, let's see here. Recruit, Palace Guard, maybe they were removed from whenever I made the list from. So yeah, I don't see any Azurai skirmishers. So we're gonna have to just give that match to Crusade nomads, which I don't know if they exist either, but we'll deal with that later. Crusade nomads. Okay, Azurai tribal horsemen versus Crusade Cankleys. Tribal horsemen. Tribal horsemen versus Crusade Cankleys. Who will win this match? There's a lot of scenarios at them. Yeah, the Azurai, quite heavily armed. Crusade, or the Cankleys are launching arrows, but I don't know. The Azurai have the heavy armor here, and they already got that hit. It's gonna be an interesting fight. Lots of hits happening in here. Hard to tell who's coming out on top, but I do think that the Azurai are taking more initiative here. Yeah, it's really hard to tell who's coming out on top here. But I think the Azurai kind of have it. Mostly out of this blob, unless a lot of the Khuzaits might have broken off if they could have. But it does look like this skirmish is over, and I think the Azurai clearly won it. Got some Khuzait Kankleys still out here, but I think they're few and far between, and Azurai are just gonna pick them off as they come. Yeah, there goes one. Not very many left. Let's follow this guy. Ooh. Horse is about to go down. Yeah, the number advantage is way heavily favoring the Azurai right now. Oh. And they're down. Oh, they found another horse, and they're up. Some of them being chased. I think this guy's maybe running because he's not firing back at this point. So, yeah, there. Khuzaits are fleeing. They only got 56 kills to 183. Yeah, I think we're gonna mercy rule it. So the Azurai tribal horsemen take that. We're gonna give that to them. Azurai tribal horsemen. There you go. All right, next is Azurai tribesmen versus Khuzait raiders. Let's see what happens. Azurai tribesmen versus Khuzait raiders. Let's see how this goes. Make your predictions now. Tribesmen have a decent kit to take on horsemen, but or the raiders. But I don't think the tribesmen will win. But I've been wrong before. If they run in there and start getting obliterated, like that could be it.
This is what happens when like the streets are so late though.
What?
This is what happens. This is what happens when the streams are so late.
Yeah. That's alright. I mean, our YouTube's doing good.
Over on the YouTube side, make sure to like the stream. It helps us in the algorithm.
Yeah, so the raiders kind of have it down here. I think they're just gonna pick apart the tribesmen at this point. Tribesmen are just getting eaten alive here. That's it. They're all running. They're all looking like they got hit by 15 arrows apiece. Yeah, 2 hours a bit, I think. I don't know where my timer is. Oh, 1:55. That's what I'm at. So, yeah, 197 to 3, or 200 to 3. I think we're going to mercy rule that, give that straight to the Kuze Raiders. So, yeah, if you voted Kuze Raiders, you're right. Submit that. All right, next is Azurai Vanguard Ferris versus the Kuze Spear Infantry. So Vanguard Ferris, I believe, are infantry as well. Azurai Vanguard Ferris. Oh, maybe they're not. Maybe they're Cav. Yeah, Vanguard Ferris. That's their like top Cav. So this is Azurai's top Cav here versus what were they again? Kuze Spear Infantry. I think the Spear Infantry are about to get stomped, guys. Kuze Spear Infantry. Yeah, I mean, it's a nice kit. But again, like, the Azurai just have that crazy looking unit. So we'll see what happens. Adam, this is a 48-hour stream. No, this is probably gonna be a multiple stream thing. Yeah, here comes the Ferrises. Charging in. Coming in hot. Coming in over the hill. Yeah, it's probably gonna take more than that. Honestly, Adam, it's okay. I'm planning to do a lot of these videos. Yeah, the Vanguards are coming in. I don't know why the Kuzates decided that they were gonna have their infantry loose, but it's not helping their cause. They weren't able to block that initial charge, and now the Vanguard Ferrises are just eaten alive. Just getting hit by those charges. I don't know, Adam. I haven't decided yet. They're trying to hold the line here, the Kuzates, but it's just not holding. They're just getting hit from every angle possible. Look how heavily armored the Azurai are. And they even have those javelins that they can whip at them. Nice try, Adam. And that's that. There's no more Kuze left out of that. Interestingly enough, I didn't think that the Vanguards were gonna lose any, but they did lose 9. So I mean, the Spear Infantry did something, but yeah, we're gonna mercy rule that, give that straight to the Vanguard Ferris. All right, next on our roster is, oh. Oops, I must have doubled them. Oh no, Veteran Ferris. Sorry, I thought that said Vanguard Ferris again. So Azurai Veteran Ferris versus Kuzate Spearman. It's a very, 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 very similar fight. But alas, that is the pool that we got. Azurai Veteran Ferris versus Khuzait Spearman. Khuzait Spearmen. So yeah, we got these guys versus these guys. I think the result is going to be very similar, but we shall see. Fuck Pete. Fuck Pete. That's right. I said it. So we got the veteran Ferrises coming in. They're going in for that initial charge, and I feel like it's going to break a lot of the Khuzaits. The Khuzaits are not ready for this hit. They're wide open, and they're getting slammed already. Completely broke the left side. The right side also getting broken. And after that initial hit, looking at a huge loss. I mean, there's still a lot of Khuzait left, but man, they lost quite a few guys on that just first charge. Now I think it's just going to be subsequent fighting and charges and a similar result to last time. Tons of fighting in there, but yeah, the Khuzaits are slowly just getting crushed in there. Constant hits from the back, the side, constant pressure all around. I did try to do the realistic battles mod. I think it'll be more interesting if I can get it working, but it wasn't working with this specific mod. So maybe next stream we'll be able to have it though. And yeah, as you can see, the ground is just littered with bodies of the Khuzaits. And the veteran Ferris is one. We're gonna mercy roll them because yeah, the spearmen did not put up a fight there. So we'll give that to the veteran Ferris. Next up is veteran infantry, Azurai veteran infantry versus Khuzait Torguds. Posture check. Oh, I was like way down. Azurai veteran infantry. Veteran infantry, they look kind of badass. Is that shield even attached? Kind of just hanging out. Anyways, yeah, the veteran infantry versus the Khuzait Torguds. Those are horse archers. These guys are pretty good themselves. They're like 2 before the Khan's Guard. So veteran infantry versus Torguds. Let's get right into it. See what happens. So the veteran infantry, they look pretty tough, but I don't know, the Torguds, if they can get moving around the veteran infantry, I think they'll have it. I think this is going to heavily depend on how the tactics fare out. If these guys just rush in, I think they're going to lose a lot of guys to these. Keshigs are, interestingly, they kind of charged, but they didn't commit. They like slowed down right before they hit the line. Veteran infantry looks like they're taking some hits, but they're also, I don't know if they got any kills there. Can't tell. Oh yeah, they got at least 1 kill, but unfortunately I don't think it's gonna be enough. I think after that initial hit, the Torguds figured out that, hey, wait a minute, we're horse archers, and we need to be doing horse archer tactics and not driving right into the spear infantry. And now they're whittling down the spear infantry. Imagine being this guy. It would suck to be this guy, right? And this is why it sucks to fight Mongols. Yeah, they are completely surrounded. Well, kind of half moon, but yeah, pretty much completely surrounded, just slowly getting eaten away. Now, they do have shields and pretty heavy armor, so they could maybe possibly survive through all of the Torgud's arrows, but honestly, by the time that happens, they're going to be so weak that they're not going to be able to take on the Torguds, even in melee. Like this guy, he's got, you know, a couple arrows sticking out of him. So even if he's getting into a melee fight, you know, they're already weak. Whereas these Torguds are coming in pretty fresh. Not to mention all of his couple hundred other buddies are shooting arrows at you while you're fighting him. Lots of arrows. Count over 10 there. Yeah, these guys are just getting hit from everywhere. Couple kills though. Gotta hand it to the infantry here. It's not an easy fight that they're in. So the fact that they're getting a couple kills is good. Oh, charge from the back. It's coming down to the wire. Seems like they're trying to retreat at this point. It's not very many fighters left. And that's pretty much it. Yep. So they got 13 kills. And the Torguds got 200, so we're going to mercy rule them as well. So the Torguds won that fight. So if you predicted that the Torguds would win, you won that. All right, Azurai Youth versus Kuzate Tribal Warriors. Azurai Youth are infantry, right? Or are they, Azurai Youth. Oh, they're there. Oh, okay, so there's some spearmen. Azurai Youth versus Kuzate Tribal Warriors. I don't know which ones the Tribal Warriors are. Oh, I think Tribal Warriors are just the, they're on horse as well. Oh, this is going to be an interesting fight. It's kind of like spearmen versus spearmen. So, yeah, the youth versus the tribal warriors. Let's see who wins this. Okay, we're starting off with the youth. See how it goes. And we're already in a fight. That'll be interesting to see if the tribal warriors actually end up using their bows as much as they should in this fight, because technically they could just keep outranging. And they don't have shields, so they're probably gonna lose in melee, but if they close that gap and get in but near the spear is definitely harder to get kills with at close range when the sword can just keep swinging. It's really hard to tell who's winning, but looks like it's a pretty even match so far. Maybe slight favoring to the Khuzaits. Well, it looks like the Azurai are actually making up ground now, though. Seems like they're pushing back, cleaning up this side. They'll be able to support more on this side. Yeah, it seems like the Azurai are actually going to take this. We're getting down to the wire, but yeah, I think the Azurai pretty much have this in the bag. There's not very many Khuzait troops left. Wow. Yeah, Azurai troops. Azurai pretty much wiped them completely. 178 to 92. Not enough for me to do mercy rule though. It could have just been a fluke. Right, so we're gonna hop into the next match here with the Azurai youth leading by 1 point. Let's see if they take it on this one. This is a wide open field. In theory, this should be perfect for the Khuzaites, but I don't know. The last time they just plowed into the line and tried to melee, so in theory they should be able to do more damage in this one, but we'll see. Okay, we got some more volleys on the start, and they kind of have a better position given that they have a group of units up here that could technically shoot down, but I don't know. The Azurai youth would look like they're clearing them out pretty quickly. Got some light skirmishing out here happening in the back, but the majority of the fighting's happening down here. Where, again, if it's like last time, I think the Azurai youth are superior in melee combat, so they'll probably take it, because most of the combat appears to be melee combat. Tons of fighting happening on this side. The Azurai youth seem to have pretty much cleared it up though on this side, and they're working their way inwards now. Seems like it's only a matter of time before the Khuzaites lose this one too. Look at all the horses. All the horses fleeing with no riders. Wow, that was actually quicker than last time, I think. And 170 to 99 is pretty much the same fight. So, yeah, give that to the Azurai youth. Azurai youth. Alright, next on our roster, we have Battanian Clan Warriors versus Coleman. And I'm not even sure what Coleman are. So I'm going to put them in the first slot, because I think the encyclopedia is broken up a little bit. Coleman are Azurai adjacent, I think. I think they're the, maybe Vacan? No. Put Coleman over here. Desert Bandits, maybe? Nope. We gotta find these guys. Oh, maybe they're Darshi. Yeah, there they are. So they're like a special unit tree. And it was versus the Battanian clan warriors. There we go. So it'll be an interesting pairing, seeing how these guys are mainly a spear unit. What is that, throwing knives they have or something? Yeah, we'll have to see this match. But yeah, it's a horseman versus a spearman, so. Oh, we're doing the same map. Okay, we got the Coleman coming in. Should be all melee, pretty much. The Battanians actually have like throwing knives though, so maybe they'll get some kills like that. It'll be interesting to see. This is our first Battanian matchup of the night, I think. Alright. We're forming somewhat of a shield wall formation, it seems. Very tight. Which is the best thing you can do against horses, I think. They should have their spears out though. They don't have their spears out, which is interesting. So I got to assume they're gonna try their throwing knives first, maybe. And there they are. But yeah, they would have done much better to have their spears out. I think that was much to their detriment. Yeah, the Colemans are completely surrounding them now, and honestly, I think it's only a matter of time before the Battanian clan warriors go down. Hard to tell with the bodies right now, but I'm thinking that the Colemen are winning. Battanians are definitely sturdy though. Got several charges happening from different directions. There's a surprising amount of Battanians left, though. I was expecting that they would have been crushed by now a bit, but they're holding up pretty well, actually. And I do see lots of horses without riders, so maybe they're doing better than I think. It's just hard to tell. Oh yeah, lots of horses getting de-ridered. Kind of looks like the Colemen are running. And yeah, oh no, they're turning around. They're coming in for a charge. Yeah, I'm surprised. It seems like the clan warriors are actually winning this fight. Even though it didn't seem like it. There's lots of bodies and everyone's battered, but I think the clanmen are actually outnumbering the clan warriors are outnumbering the Colemen. Yeah, and there they go. So that's actually very impressive. And they came in at 151 kills versus 92 kills. Very close. Not super close, but a lot closer than I was expecting. I thought that was going to be a wash. But yeah, let's hop into a different map and see if they can win again. And if the Clan Warriors win again, they'll take it. But I just didn't expect it. So we got the Coleman coming in again. Very similar map. I don't know. Actually, this might be better for the Battanians this time because they've got these trees that can stop some of the charges. Not much, but just a little. Oddly, we're kind of facing sideways to the Coleman. So I'm not sure what the plan is here, but you got an exposed flank here that they're probably going to get smashed in. And here we go. Yeah. That whole flank just got crushed. Could have angled a lot better. Again, they chose to throw their throwing knives instead of pulling their spears out and actually, you know, hitting the horses with the spears, which would be what I would want to do. Maybe save those throwing knives for opportunities. But yeah, again, it seems like there's more Coleman coming in and hitting in from better angles, but the Battanian Clan Warriors are just hardy, and they're taking more hits than you'd expect them to. Even whenever they seem like they're completely surrounded and overwhelmed. Who would win a fight, 75 Shaquille O'Neal's or 1 Gorilla? Prime. probably Shaq. Yeah. I honestly think it wouldn't even take 75 Shaquille O'Neal's to kill a gorilla. $75 Mike Tysons versus who? 1 Gorilla? 75 Mike Tysons again. Yeah, it seems like the Clan Warriors are pulling ahead again. Just judging based on the amount of horses I see without a rider. But again, there is a lot of bodies on the ground that could be the Battanians as well. I just think they're just holding a chaotic but just a good line, and they're getting those kills. Well, look at all those horses running. This guy's getting knocked around by random horses. Oh, we got another charge coming in from the back. Just chaos. 50 Dwayne Johnsons at him, for sure. And yeah, that's it. The Clan Warriors again. They secure the victory. So we're gonna give that to them. And we're gonna do Battanian Folksmen versus Looters. Take your guess on who's gonna win this one. We'll do the Folksmen on this side because we've already got the Battanians. Look at these guys. They got that wicked sword. Versus Looters. Just regular looters. So take your guess on this one, but yeah, Battanian Folksmen are probably gonna just cut right through these looters. Oh yeah, I forgot to change the map, but that's okay. This should be a quick and pretty straightforward one. We're gonna go from the perspective of the looters coming in. You know, they got their pitchforks, they got their clubs, their scythes, their hoes. Got some axes on our hips. But yeah, these Folksmen are coming in. Yeah, I'd probably do a Gary's Mod stream, Adam. I'd be down too. And the Folksmen just slaughtering these guys. And they're running. This guy actually survived. He's like one of the only ones that made it out. I'm not sure, Adam. But yeah, that's the Folksmen there. And they actually got 8 kills, which is more than I was expecting. I was expecting them to get none, but yeah, the Folksmen got 160 kills in that same amount of time, though. So we're gonna give that straight to the Folksmen. And yeah, honestly, guys, Battanian Fiends versus Marauders. And if you guys saw last time we did something like this, the Fiends are beasts. Battanian Fiends. And these are just regular Fiends, not the Fiend champions, but yeah, they're pretty good against Marauders. I think that's just in maybe Coloradian. Marauder. Not sure what tree they fall under. Starshi, let's check. Nord. No. Backen. No. Sea Raider. No. Mountain Bandits. No. Horse Bandits. No. Desert Bandits. No. Looters. They don't come in looters either. Marauders. Oh, yeah, they're definitely okay. So we got these Steppe Bandits. Nearly 2.5 hours, yeah. Alright, we got Marauders versus Battanian Fiends. Let's see what happens here. So the Marauders, actually, they have the horses and the spears and the bows. So, you know, they have some extra advantages that other troops don't have. But the Fiends are just god tier archers. Even though these aren't the champions, I still think that the Fiends are gonna pull through really quickly here. Oh, taking hits. Yeah, the Fiends, some of the Fiends are going down, but I'm also seeing some horses with no riders. Yeah, it looks like the, whoa! Whoa, what? The Raiders, or the Marauders they only lost like 20 guys, but they immediately retreated because their morale was just took such a hit. We're gonna have to run that again. Just because I don't know what happened there. They didn't even try. They just took a couple losses and that was it. Ooh, this terrain. This terrain is very interesting. I don't know where this is on the map. This is beautiful. Where are the Fiends? Or no, the Marauders. Oh, they're up here. No, the Fiends are over here. Sorry. Fiends are definitely in a superior position, I think. They're up on this hill. The Marauders are coming in from the downside. Yeah, I think this is gonna be another slaughter. I mean, we didn't even see the slaughter last time. The Marauders just ran immediately. They had no morale. Let's see what it was like from their perspective. Oh yeah, I kind of get it. I'm just hearing nothing but hits. Yeah, immediate kills, and they're running. Wow. The Marauders are cowards, man. Because like it would be a much more even fight. I mean, the Battanians took no losses. They got over 20 kills, but it would probably be like, you know, a lot more even if they actually tried. So yeah, we're giving that to the Fiends right off there. Battanian Fiends, nice. When I played Roblox Peak, I was so close to beating it, but I fell into a pit by mistake that I couldn't get out of, so I just gave up. Rough. Sorry to hear, Adam. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end things here, guys. I appreciate everybody who came by. If you're on YouTube and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I need subscribers. We're less than 1,000. Trying to get 1,000. But other than that, I appreciate y'all, and we made it a pretty decent chunk into this round. It's gonna be a very long, drawn out process to figure out all of them. But yeah, we'll be uploading the videos of the fights. So if you didn't catch one that you wanted to watch specifically, you probably can catch it in the future. Other than that, I appreciate y'all, and see you next time. Bye. See you, Adam. Particularly Adam. Bye, guys.